Hey, what is up guys, and welcome for another Remnant 2 video. Now, once again I'm here to show you that damage reduction is again not working as intended. I was really hoping to make this cool build for the engineer and this immovable legendary effect on my prism, but I can't deny that there's something wrong. This build just wouldn't be genuine. I'm not particularly sure if it's a damage reduction or the damage from bosses that is getting changed or affected, but this is definitely something wrong with the damage scaling once again. Now, if you aren't aware, there has been many people, and including myself, who found ourselves to be really tanky in the game. Even though our builds or prisms didn't really focus on being able to face tank damage from bosses, but still we found ourselves to be insanely strong and could withstand almost anything that the bosses could throw at us. Well, I'm here to tell you that there is indeed a bug in the game that is changing the damage of the bosses. Best I just show you. Now, one of the best examples I could think of showing with this bug on is ShaHala. From the back of my mind, he is still one of the hardest hitting bosses in the game. Right now I'm using the engineer and the warden with somewhat of a perfect dodge build, that whenever you take any attack that's over 15% of your health, you will proc all of your perfect dodge effects, which in our case we get 5% more lifesteal on perfect dodge, 25% health on perfect dodge, and just more crit chance and crit damage. So whenever I take a hit, I will get those 3 effects to proc and they will basically be up almost the whole time. We are sitting at 143 health, with the drone providing us bulwark and the turret's magnetic field bonus, we reach up to 71% damage reduction. We also have blood bond, which will have our drone or turret absorb 10% of the damage that we get. I'm not sure if this works on the drone for the warden, so let me know if that's the case or not. My prism is basically just all damage, and the effects cannot be staggered while bulwark is active, which is the immovable. So with just a quick look at the build out of the way, we are now in adventure mode and let's get into the fight with ShaHala. First test is the initial lasers. We are just going to stand here and let all of them hit us. You can see all of our perfect dodge effects proc. We keep shooting to get the lifesteal. Our drone is also constantly healing us, but we still manage to die. Alright, that's fine. Next, the big one. The hands that pop from the ground. These do massive damage, and in our case, it will one-shot us. No matter what we have in this build, that hand that pops from the ground will always one-shot us. Now, here's where the bug comes in. What you want to do now is exit adventure mode and go back to War 13. Now, start your boss rush mode and just go into it. Doesn't matter what you have, just enter boss rush. As soon as you get in, just use your liquid death and die. Once you come back into War 13, re-enter adventure mode. Now we are back here to fight ShaHala in adventure mode after going into boss rush and just coming back here straight away. With that exact same build, no changes being made whatsoever, let's go back into the fight. Firstly, the lasers. What killed us before now very easily had us survive everything. All the effects proc for the perfect dodge. The drone was healing us and the lifesteal was all enough to get us through that attack. But we all want to see that hand. That attack that one-shot us no matter what. That attack that at least did 143 damage that took our entire health bar. So let's see what happens now. Let's just stand here and wait for that hand. How? Just how? This thing one-shot us before and now all of a sudden we are still at full health. Our drone and the perfect dodge effects proc, which gave us all that health back instantly. But still, going from one shot to doing absolutely 0 damage whatsoever is just insane. Let me just quickly go in and take that amulet off. So now the perfect dodge effects don't proc, and go back and show you how much damage those hands really do. Let me also just remove the drone so we don't have bulwark, and also the blood bond trait isn't working here as well. The hands only do 50% damage to my health. This is just crazy. Now, if we want to revert back to the damage that it was originally doing, we are now in adventure mode and we exit the game and come straight back here without going into boss rush at all. We go straight back to the boss and the damage of the boss reverts to its original. Everything will once again one-shot us. this is not just the case here. Majority of these attacks are doing 0 damage with the setup that we have here. This is supposedly the final boss for the hardest difficulty. Since the amulet only has a 3-second cooldown, my drone isn't even getting the chance to heal me. I will show you just another good example. Here is the One True King fight. Those giant beams do a ridiculous amount of damage. With the current build, I can't tank those at all. Let me see if I can beef up my HP and some more damage reduction as well. We are now at around 190 health. Let's see if the same build can survive that attack. Let's get our drone out, pop our turret, and let's see what it does. No, we still can't survive it. Now we do the same thing again. Let's get out of adventure mode, go into boss rush and come straight back, and we shall see if the boss can one-shot us again. We remove all of our health and damage reduction from our prism and we go back to our 143 health. And yeah, after coming back from boss rush, it is barely able to hit half of our health. So definitely the damage scaling that happens during boss rush or something from boss rush is causing everything to do less damage once you leave it. I'm sure this is gonna get fixed, so if you do see builds online or something that you're running be really tanky, it's only because the boss rush is causing everything to do less damage for some reason. With that, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Have you had something like this happen to you as well? Or is this something on PlayStation only? Let me know. I will catch you all next time.